Fort Collins native and professional endurance athlete Hillary Allen just won the Tiger Club Big Cat Double in the state of Washington. That's a 2,500-foot ascent on one day, then the next day a 50K trail race, and then recently took second in the 20K at the GoPro Games in Vail. This week she shared perspectives with Sportswomen of Colorado and Mountain TV.
I remember talking to you and you said, maybe my distance is going to change. Maybe I'm going to pivot. And you and I have talked a lot about adaptability as athletes and having to adjust.
Right. Especially once you get a sponsorship, there's a lot of things that now, okay, sport, this thing that I absolutely love. I talked about that grit and that self-expression before. Some of that can actually change if you're representing a brand. You feel this kind of external pressure. I have to do things to make them happy. It's not just no longer about me and how how I feel best and like these things that I really like. Well, maybe this isn't aligned with like the brand. So it's actually really important to align yourself with the brand who has the same vision, but that can change over the course of 12 years, right? And so that's a lot of struggle. And I think I realized that I was doing these longer races and I still had like success and was doing really well at 100-mile races, even though I started running, with 25-kilometer races or 50-kilometer races, and I moved my way up to 100 miles. But I think at the end of the day, I realized that it wasn't actually sustainable for kind of the injuries that my body had sustained. I needed to train differently. And I think I realized that I was actually trying to run these things because it was aligning more with the brand than myself. And this is something I've become really passionate about. I'm actually in a master's program for applied sports psychology. And I know first and foremost, if I'm happy, I race well. And if I'm running for external validation or, to make someone else happy, that is a recipe for disaster. And I think the reality that I've kind of come to at this point in my career is that I love running too much and movement too much to do it for anyone else but myself.